I are going to tell you, through a little skit we have, about how Mary Kay is not the end goal of why we do our business. Do you know that? So sometimes consultants can get really wrapped up in a prize or a position that they want so much that they have forgotten that we actually are making an income for our family. That's the number one goal. That's why I ask you, what are you using the profit from your sales for? You know, what are you actually doing for your family? Where is your money going so that you can provide for your family? Mary Kay just allowed us to use the business as a vehicle to get to where we wanted to go with our family and with our financial goals. That's always what she wanted. And along the way, there's great things that happen throughout our business that are the byproduct of that. And so we're going to go through some fun things with you. It's going to be fabulous. Come over here. This is my daughter, Sophia. She's 8. She was so willing to come and help. So I'm going to do the talking, and she's going to be the consultant. Okay? Okay. Here we go. I am so excited. I just started my Mary Kay business. Can you believe this Mary Kay company? Oh my goodness, there's so many things you can earn. Wow, a gorgeous red jacket, rings, purses, jewelry, tons of prizes. I get to go to Dallas to seminar. I can be a director. I can make money and get lots of recognition with this position of sales director. Those women get to make great money and hardly have to work. Oh, and I'd love to be a national sales director. Because those women, they just get to watch the people underneath them work, and they get to go on these free vacations and have a free retirement. I mean, that's just wonderful. So I guess I really want to have all of that. So that training book that I have and that DVD, when I read through that, they told me that I should get some parties booked. So when I looked at the book, I decided I was going to call all my friends and my family, and I was going to make them book with me because I need these prizes. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to get some extra money, and I'm going to get all these things that Mary Kay has to offer. So here we go. We're starting our Mary Kay business. Now, when you decide to work your business that way, you have no real goal. You just have a Mary Kay prize goal of what you want. So it's kind of like you're driving your vehicle blind. You have no idea where you're going, why you're going there, and what you're doing, but it's really just all about you. You just want what you want, and this is how the road goes. Awesome. Back and forth and all around, right? Okay, so now we're going to start over. I'll play you back. We're going to start over doing it the way Mary Kay designed it to be, right? Let's take another look at how it goes. Well, wow, I just started my Mary Kay business. I'm so excited. I've got my Mary Kay pin. Show us your Mary Kay pin. Oh, yes. And I've read her Mary Kay autobiography. Hold that up. And I have fallen in love with all the reasons why Mary Kay told us to have a Mary Kay business. Her founding mission is to enrich women's lives. She wanted women to have their little girl dreams of having opportunities for their family and money to make great choices. So my first step is to learn and get training. So I've attended my unit meetings, I've watched the DVD, and I've gone through scripts and practiced with my director, and I know that we run our business based on the golden rule. And that says, do unto others as we would have them do unto us. There's so many things that I've dreamed about for me and my family. My dreams are to one day have a flexible schedule where I can work around my family that best fits for us. I've dreamed about taking more vacations and going places I've never been. What if I could support my husband so he doesn't have to have such a stressful job or feel the financial pressure to provide for our family? Oh, it would be so fabulous if I could provide for our kids' college education, maybe even my grandkids too. I've been wanting to work on some home projects. Oh my gosh, is it really possible? I think I can. No, I know I can. And I've heard there are some great perks along the way too. So here I go. I just finished my Perfect Start. A Perfect Start is my first 5 parties in a 2-week period. It's incredible. And now I have the money to pay for my kids' sporting events. I love being able to go to their sporting events and watch them and cheer them on. So this is really fun. Now I'm going to keep going. Here we go. We're just so excited. I'm getting more parties booked and really mastering the skills to book, sell, and recruit for my parties. Oh my, look! My friends invited me to go on vacation. The week they invited me, though, I have 3 parties booked. Maybe I should move them all. That sounds like fun. But wait, I remember Mary Kay taught me that when you do the things you ought to do, when you ought to do them, then later you get to do the things you want to do. I think I'm not going to go. So I'll just do that later. But look, I have saved enough money from holding my 3 parties a week that I get to pay for my kids to have a summer swimming pass so they can swim all summer long at the pool. And what is this? I've earned my first Star Consultant Prize. It's a coffee maker to use at my house, where I get to enjoy my morning coffee, plus share it with some women that come to my house for facials and parties. It was so free. This is awesome. All right, we're gonna keep moving on. This is fun. I'm seeing real results now. My husband has been talking about getting new furniture for the living room, or maybe even new items for our room. So I'm setting the goal, still 3 parties a week. Well, in a short time, I made enough money for us to get new furniture. It was so fun to go to the store and let him pick out what he wanted, and I was the one to pay for it. No problem. After we left the store, he held my hand and said, "Thank you so much for holding the 3 parties a week so we can improve our home." You see, every time I see my kids in that furniture or my guests sitting on that furniture, I am reminded of why I love doing what I do. Wait, there's a package in the mail. Oh my gosh, Mary Kay sent me a new jewelry set. It's so beautiful. Things just keep arriving in the mail for doing what I'm supposed to be doing. My 3 parties a week are paying off in lots of different ways. Plus, I earned a new KitchenAid mixer. Now, baking and cooking is so easy. I get to make all kinds of delicious things for my family, and these perks are all free. Plus, at my unit meetings, I've gotten lots of recognition. It feels so good, and all because I want to provide for my family. I'm not stopping now. Wait! I got a flat tire! Oh no! My next 3 parties just canceled. And the girl that I thought was going to be my first team member just changed her mind. Well, this isn't fun. This is not for me. Okay, let's think about it. If I look back at where I've been, yep, I have accomplished some things, and that's pretty good. The things I've been able to purchase because of my Mary Kay money. And still, if I look way down the road, way down there, there's things that I still want to accomplish and have my Mary Kay dreams. And it's, so, I think, okay, will it be worth it to keep going? Yes. So the road isn't always easy, but I'm going to keep going. So tonight, I'm going to get on the phone. And I'm going to book 3 more parties and replace the ones that I lost tonight. So there's no looking back now. And when I look down, my tire is full, and I am ready to keep on going. Nice. I've been holding 3 parties a week consistently for months. I've been able to make so much money with my Mary Kay that my husband and I have now started a college fund for our kids. I never thought that would be possible. I can't even believe it. Also, at my parties, I've met some really great women. I hear them talk about how they would like to have extra money for sports, bills, and fun. There's all my friends. So I decided it's too good of an opportunity to keep it to myself, so I'm sharing it with everyone. And I've become a sales director, which means that I lead women by example. Now, I've not stopped and gotten out of my car and waited 3 months for them to get going. I'm not dragging them behind my car, and I'm not driving their car. We're doing it together. That means they come with me to my parties and learn, and then they're doing their own. look at all these wonderful friends. And guess what? For doing my 3 parties a week, holding a weekly meeting, and a couple guest events a month, I get a fabulous designer purse. Whoa, all for doing my job. Really though, I enjoy more to see my consultants recognized. I love watching them pay for things for their families. And so, we're not stopping there. We're gonna keep going along. Can you believe it? My family is leaving on vacation next week. We're taking that dream trip to Disney and Florida that we've always dreamed about. We are packed and ready to go. I'm driving my family to the airport in my pink Cadillac. I've held 3 parties for so long that we get to do all the extras on our trip and stay in the nicest hotel. My kids are freaking out. You know, they know my schedule and that I'm gone several nights a week, but they love that I get to take them to school and pick them up every day. I love watching them at their sports, and they're thanking me as we board the plane to go to Disney. On my flight back, I am happily exhausted. We did everything the kids wanted to do. My husband truly enjoyed being able to relax because the trip was all funded with my Mary Kay business. I'm so thankful that every time I got a flat tire, I decided to get more bookings and get on the phone and get it pumped back up. And now, as I go along my journey, I have mastered the skills of holding 3 parties a week in and week out. It just happens now because I've developed such good habits in my business. It's easy for me to pass on this opportunity to others because I believe in it and I have integrity, being able to teach women how to make money. I now have many Offspring sales directors, and they hold their own parties and do their weekly meetings and guest events. They are on all parts of the journey that I experienced. I have now gotten to my dream place, National Sales Director. This is security for my family, not just because of what Mary Kay offers, but because I've mastered the skills to provide for my family. And look what I found in there. Travel all around the world. I've also found money for weddings for my children to get married. And that sports car that my husband has always wanted. I told him today, I guess it's going to be purple. And millions of dollars. We have truly become Mary Kay millionaires because of my business. But what I treasure most are the countless experiences with my family that were all funded because of my Mary Kay business. All of this happened because every step of the way there was a goal for my family. I provided for them. I gave them new and exciting adventures. We traveled together, spent time together. And my children are now confident high achievers because they saw their mom work from discipline and commitment. Not based on my mood, not the weather, not my time of the month, not based on who disappointed me or what others said. They are thankful for the skills that they learned because they got to watch me work towards a goal every day, and it directly benefited them. And to think about the rings and the diamonds and the recognition that came along with it doesn't seem to compare to what I invested into their lives. I'm sure glad that I worked Mary Kay by example, and by example. And by offering this business to others because I took responsibility first. Remember, Mary Kay is not the destination. It's the vehicle that we get to use to enrich women's lives. The end.